Hey guys, COMPUTEROSIS here, and right before I get to a little update thing, and is it still the 25th of June? Because if it is, I'd like to give a very special happy birthday to my best friend, the Coast, aka Hieroglyph, aka Rune, aka River. Man, I've been friends with you for many years, even back during childhood years back when you had the you broke up cut, and I used to not have that much hair, I guess. And yes, but seriously, and to be honest, I was going to give you a joke present of giving you the DVD of 21 and Over, and then I realized how much of a bad birthday present that wasn't, even if it was a joke, that was. So yeah, happy birthday. But unless it's the 26th and I've already said happy birthday. So I'll move on to the actual updates. Okay, so for those of you who have seen my 400 video special / teaser, you will know that I'm on the rankings of a Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories comparison video. I'm halfway done with it, and by halfway I mean I've gotten all the audio recordings done, where I read everything that was on the script thing, and then I set them into words, and then boom, they're there. There. The video choices, some of them I might end up changing later depending on how the editing goes. And for the music, I'm still bugging as to what music to choose for the background, because I kind of want to make it fit, but I'm trying to make this as best as possible. I don't want to throw it out saying, here's some clips, here's me talking, there it is. I actually want to make this really, I really wanted to put as much time as I can on here. I tried doing it in less than 30 days. Didn't work out so well. Well, a lot of crashing, a lot of delays, a lot of restarting, and a lot of freezing. So I had to change the method a little bit, and by changing the method, just made prolong the things. So I can't give you a specific date as to when it will come out. So be on the lookout for it. And the transition. If you've been checking out the channel, you have noticed that I have a couple of new links on there. First off, there's the Facebook page that I've had that since 2011, thanks to my main man James J Surfliner, who now goes by a different name, and then by that different name he goes by another different name. I keep forgetting the name of it. Even though I'm pretty sure it's a lot more simple. But anyway, he made the Facebook fan page close over 2 years ago, and I'm finally putting it to good use. So I thank you for that. I've thanked you before in the past on Facebook in private, but I'm just gonna have to thank you again on there. The second link that you notice is I have a Twitter. I've been sort of biding by the time of Twitter, because the closest you'll see me actually use Twitter is either A, when you get to know the latest updates of when new videos come up. So if you don't have a YouTube page and you don't feel like subscribing to it yet, you still want to know when videos come up, then you can follow me on Facebook, so you know exactly what it is. It is also, I do random babbles at times. I did a couple of random babbles because I just felt like it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I finally dove myself into this for the universe. I better not go too deep into the rabbit hole, otherwise I'll be making some really bad Twitter decisions and sound like I'm speaking gibberish, or I'm Nicki Minaj, or something along those lines. So, and also Twitter is another way to talk to me personally, try to ask me any questions, and I'll tweet them back to you, too. So there's that. Another thing is I also have a Tumblr, and the Tumblr thing is something completely different. I've mentioned about becoming a writer, in pretty rare occasions, and I even have it as one of the descriptions as being an aspiring writer. And mainly the Tumblr is going to be it's the main hosting for basically this story I've been working on since middle school, and then I finally got all the kinks worked out in high school, and then I've been slowly trying to write it all down. I'm basically going at the same speed as George over there with his Game of Thrones series. Which, by the way, I'm only on the third book. I'm already halfway through it. Don't spoil anything for me. And if you do, please just leave it as like code words. As like, it's like, there's gonna be a purple wedding, and I'll be like, okay, and be all confused and shit. So that would be pretty interesting. But of course, another thing I'm gonna be using for that Tumblr, and it's a sort of a side thing, is if you don't have a Twitter, but you still want to ask me questions, then you can go to Tumblr and ask me questions and be all anonymous and shit, and I'll be like, okay, Anon, this is this and this. So there's that. I also have a Google Plus. I don't know what to do with that Google Plus. It was given to me for free, via Google services, and then it started causing me problems, so I had to disconnect it. But it's still available now. Now it's not integrated into YouTube, so you can't technically go follow the circles and be like, oh, I'm subscribed to you through Google Plus, and now I know when you video. No, it's gonna be different. I think that's gonna be a Google Plus fan page where it's gonna be even more dormant than my Facebook page. That's just gonna be it. But transitioning from those primary links to new links to some even more new links. Well, first off, if you really want to contact me personally, you don't want to use Twitter or Tumblr because it's too public, and you got something a little bit more private. Then you can contact me through Skype, because I have my Skype thingy, and be like, hey, I want to be friends with you, and then you can ask my questions like very private questions that I will not release to the public, but they do lead to some very hilarious things. Don't be surprised if I end up talking to Let's Play. So I was on Skype the other day, and one of the people who's been following me on YouTube, they asked me a very interesting question, I won't mention your name, but I will mention the question, and then you better hope that you don't have a YouTube thing where you're like, why did you tell the story, and then everyone will know, yeah, I didn't mention your name. Now everyone knows. Not my fault, dude. But no. It's gonna be completely private, completely confidential. Joe, if you want me to mention it, but not mention your name, or at least, yeah, mention your name, then that's completely fine. I also have PSN. As you notice, I play PS3 games. You notice me playing Sonic 06 and dreading it. And then recently I'm playing J&D the P Legacy, or at least that's why I'm calling Jak and Daxter the Precursor Legacy. I'm just shortening it out a little bit to make space whenever I add in the titles stuff. Anyway, okay, and that'll just be your way of saying, hey, let's be friends on PSN. I'm like, sure, contact, because that's basically what my contact is. And there's that. Now on to the other links. As you can clearly see for those other links. I have a Twitch account. I had the Twitch account for... I started having a Twitch account this year. I haven't really put it to full use, and I'm still trying to learn the basics. That way I could do technically live streaming if I want to. Even though I technically do have a live stream account. If you really want to go on Google, search up COMPUTEROSIS, and you'll probably find that live stream account. What's going to be on that account? It will probably surprise you, or it probably won't. I am not sure. And if you really want me to use that, then fine. But I'm trying to move on to Twitch because it has better quality. But who knows? For sure, as of right now. Another thing is I have a Steam account. This Steam account has been on for about a year now. And you can befriend me on Steam. And then as you're wondering, oh, he's online. And then if you have me on Skype, he's like, wait a minute, you're online on Steam, but you're not online on Skype? Hey, COMPUTEROSIS, are you invisible? You got me. I'm mostly invisible on Skype. What can I say? There are certain people that bug me over on Skype, and sometimes they have to just leave the scene before it gets ugly and filled with butthurt. because it doesn't always happen, because it happens more than on the internet. Sometimes it happens on other things, like on Skype, even though that technically requires the internet service. Another thing is I mentioned about Discourse Domain, and I'm out there. There, it's I still support that site. I support it, and I got nothing to say on that. That won't spoil anything from there. But I can spoil my Intense Debate account, which that was my original Twitter, my original Tumblr. Well, actually, no, it was my Twit Tumblr. It was my Twit. It's my Tumtwit. I don't know, some combination of the word. I don't know. Probably to put it in the definition, I'll be like, that's it. That's what I should have said. Now to figure out how to say it, because Prolly is not in standard English format. So, any other updates? It's trying to get some new LPs starting, but I can't start them yet because they require certain setups, and I have to be at a certain condition, meaning that I have to close things down in order to bring things up. And I'm slowly trying to figure out how that works, but I can't do that yet. So I can't imagine what I want to do. I want to start this month, but I can't. So I might end up starting it next month, where I actually have a lot of time on my hands, and literally a lot of time on my hands, because and I don't know if this information is pretty early to say, or I'm a little too late on it, but my friend Son of the South fan, or through his new account he's known as Son of the South fan 2. He started the Let's Play of TAC 2, where he tried doing TAC 1, and it kind of did a crash and burn, because at the same time I was trying something different that was relating to the new LPs I was trying to do. I was trying to implement the same system. Didn't work out quite as well, so we had to go back to a very old system that I was using during Season 2 of Sonic Unleashed, which, by the way, Season 3, Sonic Unleashed, trying to get that on, but of course, in order to get it, I had to work on this new system, so I had to work on it, and it's really bugging me. It basically boils down to recording, editing, crash, editing, record, upload, editing, crash. I don't know, it's a weird-ass pattern. So, so if you want to check out TAC 2, like an LP of TAC 2, I'll be there. I guest star during that LP. Then go to his channel. I'll have the links in the description. In fact, there's going to be a lot of links in the description. There'll be a link to the Facebook. There'll be a link to the Twitter. There'll be a link to a Tumblr. There'll be a link to Steam. There'll be a link to Twitch, and then there'll be links to basically the friggin' Intense Debate, but it'll be that short link thingy, because I finally opened up an account and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so easy to do. Why haven't I done this yet? So now the links are gonna be shorter. Hooray! I'll still be keeping the long links though, because it takes way too much time to go and literally change all the links. So that's basically how that's gonna work. And I'll probably throw in a random link because I'm bored, and like, here's a random link. Don't worry, it's not spam. It's something. I don't know. I'm debating on the random link thing as sort of like a joke link, but I don't even know. No. And already this video is getting close to 15 minutes, so I had a lot to say. I had a lot of things to say. I thought it would only take less than 10 minutes. Turned out to be a lot more. I think it's due to the fact that I have a lot of things to say, and that was going to be apparent. So, before this video gets any further, I would do a little recap, but the description does a perfectly good job of recapping it for you. So you don't have to worry about rewatching this video again, unless you really want to hear my smexy voice. Then say in the comments that I have a smexy voice. And I'll be like, oh, sweet, cool, and then you can troll me and say that you really like my smexy voice and you want to meet me in person, and then you'll be like, go to this link, we can exchange information and stuff, and be all creepazoid like that. And then, I'll play along with it, but just don't take it too far. Otherwise, I will be calling bullshit and shit, and I will not play anymore. Back to work. So, So, with that awkward thing said and done, this week's COMPUTEROSIS, and description. Description is your best recap session. So, yeah. See ya.